How's it going, everybody? Brian Short, Kentucky Colonel. I'm back here tonight because I have some unfinished business with some chicken livers. I did a little frying yesterday, and by the time I got around to doing my livers, the base was all clumpy, and it just didn't work out. They ended up flash fried. So I'm back here to do them justice tonight and kind of show you all how we do it down here in Kentucky. Alright, so here's what's going down. We're just gonna wash these bad boys off before we make up the base. So, these are really fresh, and they got them straight from the butcher today. But, they come all slimy like this because, technically it's a waste product. I know it'd be a delicious one. By the way, any of you anemic people out there, I highly recommend chicken livers because of the iron. So to be sure they're health code compliant. Okay, so I've got my egg wash made up here and a little heavy whipping cream, which is a trick I'll use to kind of lighten up the viscosity if I end up adding too much of the batter. I've done this two ways actually. I've added the batter and made like an actual like a fish and chips type batter, and then I've put the chicken or fish or other things I've fried into the wash itself and done the traditional southern breading in a. Okay, so I'm going to get back to making my breading here. Hidden Valley Ranch, 2 ounces. Southeastern Mills Old-Fashioned Peppered Gravy Mix, which is basically the same thing they use at Cracker Barrel, and mostly flour, so it's a good replacement for what I'd use as batter otherwise. Guacamole, powdered guacamole. Going in here. Okay, I'm going to add some Hollandaise sauce now. And it's going to be interesting. It's the first time I've used it in a batter, but I expect the consistency of it will go nicely. We'll finish it off with a little more southwestern guacamole. And, I'm going to go ahead and use this up. This is actual biscuit mix. So I'm going to add one more crucial ingredient here for all you cheese lovers. Just the Parmesan. This stuff fries up nicely. I don't know if you've ever tried to melt Parmesan, but it doesn't melt very easily. So frying it really does the trick because it gets hot enough. Okay, we're back here and it's almost time to start frying after yet another intermission. So I've got my livers all washed and about halfway dried. I've got an egg wash here, which I can do one or two things with. I can add the batter and make like a fish and chips type batter, and drop the livers down in them, coat them completely, throw them in the fryer. They'll come out nice and golden, just like if I do it the other way. What I'll do is I will drop the livers down into the egg wash and I kind of fish them out, probably half dozen at a time, into the batter in the bag, and give my good old southern shake there, and throw them in the fryer. Again, they'll come out golden and delicious, worthy of the name Kentucky. Anyhow, I'm gonna get to it. Okay, so here's what's up. They're doing both ways, right? So first I'm gonna throw a couple in the wash, throw them in the bag, pop them in, and then I'm gonna finish up by adding the batter to the wash and making a traditional fish and chips type of breading, and hopefully show you how to do this both ways here. So fire that up. Okay, my wash is looking good. So I'm gonna just throw a few in. Get my bag ready. That's important to have somewhere to put it. Okay. I'm just going to give them a nice toss down in there. I don't know if that's probably not very appetizing, but anyhow, it's going to come out looking delicious. I promise you that. Okay. I'm just going to kind of do this by hand because I don't want to, you know, give the big old shake here, the PKY shake or A Street Hustle or whatever you want to call it. Anyhow, so we're just starting to get a nice coating on there, and pretty simple from here on out. Just drop them in that hot oil, and this will be the last time I use this oil. I've got a 3-fry policy. Unless it looks too contaminated, then we'll go ahead and expedite the process. But anyhow, just got a nice bread coming on these livers. Hopefully it'll hold it a lot better than the flash fried mess I ended up with last night. But it's sizzling in there. Okay, wow. I bet. Okay, I think we got some moisture issues here causing there's some explosions in the grease. It's what happens when H2O makes its way into the grease. It explodes, can be hazardous. I may actually go get my lab goggles, but we have no light here. I'm so unfortunate. Oh wow. So these chicken livers came out looking more like fried oysters than livers. And I have no doubt that they'll be delectable, but I'm going to go ahead and fry up a few more here. I'm going to actually finish off this dozen here and throw them in the egg wash. Right. So let me set this to the side. There's my batter in the bag. Deliciousness. Get these nice and washed. Throw them down in there. Okay, so we have now reached an impasse, which brings me to frying these beautiful, beautiful chicken fingers. Okay, so I'm just going to drop them right on in, let them do their thing. It looks like we've taken care of that moisture problem because it's not crackling and popping and shooting hot oil out at me. So we're just frying it nice. We're going to look just like the little buddies over here. And okay, so now I'm going to do it the other way frying. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add my batter to my base, my egg wash there, and mix it all in like so, and see how much it thickens up. Don't want it too clumpy, obviously. But I think it's going to come out nice. Nice. I don't know if we can see it there. Now iPhone 6 Productions, and the lighting is horrible, but I'm trying to relax and do a little cooking tonight. Okay, so here we go, continuing this cross-contamination nightmare. Again, batter, egg wash combined, lightened up with heavy whipping cream. It's a little trick to reduce viscosity. Okay, so here we go. We'll take those and just drop it right in there. Oh my God. That it's egg and chicken. Two things I cannot, I can't stand to see it in my kitchen. Just the bacteria. I'm not going to fixate on it. Okay, now we're going to see how this fella came out. Oh, yes. Already tell. Okay, so very similar. Obviously, it's the same batter, but this has a light coating of the actual breading. So that would be your primary difference there. So repeating the process, drop in my basket, because this stuff, when you use a batter base like this, it will stick to the bottom of your basket, and you have to be very careful about that. Certain things you have to actually hold for a split second because they flip over, which that can obviously be very dangerous. Particularly with the moisture issues we're having tonight, you know, this could really literally blow up in your face. So frying, you know, again, take the proper precautions with anything you do. I cannot wash my hands enough. All right, so I am frying up the last batch of the amalgamated batter egg wash mix, and they're coming out, you know, just as beautiful as the first batch were. Really, it's a matter of preference and efficiency. You know, what's going to work for you when that you got to figure out as to how you fry. You know, everybody's different. You know, it's your kitchen. This is my kitchen. This is how we do things in Boco. That's Bourbon County for you non-Kentuckians. Yeah. Okay, it is taste test time here on Pleasant Street in Paris, Kentucky, and a little Red Bull, which is horrible for you, other than the fact it has your daily dose of niacin in it. Right. And my Bourbon County breaded chicken livers here, and let's see how this goes. Yes, that's a winner all around. All around. Huh. Excellent, excellent chicken liver. The cats are circling, so they must be good. Anyhow, I'm gonna bag these up and throw a couple in a salad and do it to it.